Hey everyone, my name is Elaine. I'm the book blogger behind Utopia State of Mind, and we are doing the last Choose Your TBR edition of 2021. I don't know why I'm saying Choose Your TBR because you're choosing a book from my TBR, so it's like, I haven't decided really what to call this series. I think I've been titling it Choose My TBR, and I think that makes a lot of sense. So, just pretend that that's what I said the first time. I thought that it would be so fun to do sequels for this edition. Okay, I have a lot of books that I have not read. Anyone with me? And so I think a big thing is that I'll be reading a book and I'll forget to read the sequel, especially if the sequel's already come out. I know that it sounds kind of counterintuitive because I hear this rhetoric a lot on the internet where it's like, oh, just wait until all the books are out and then you can read them. As if you will just read them back to back. And some people do that and that's amazing. Some people are like me, I think, though, who don't. And it's not that they don't want to. It's like, oh, I really like this one, but then, oh, I want to read this one, and I'm going to read this one, and I promise I'm going to get back to this other one, and then I don't. So, yeah, if you're with me, please like and comment that you're with me so that I don't feel so alone. But anyway, I thought I would do an edition of all sequels that I should read to books that I have already read, but also hyped books, right? So the whole point of the Choose My TBR is that we do hyped books, mostly because I'm pretty good at reading books that are not as hyped and are newer, but these are all books that have released a while ago, and so that's why I need your help. I need your help and a little bit of motivation. So without further ado, here are the book picks. So the first one is A Gathering of Shadows, A Darker Shade of Magic 2, which is what I wrote down on my sheet. A Gathering of Shadows. I really enjoyed A Darker Shade of Magic. I was so worried that the hype train was gonna let me down. I have merch from that series. I have pins from that series, like from subscription boxes. I have the books, I'm pretty sure, somewhere in this mess. I haven't pulled them out because I am woefully unprepared, like always, basically. But I'm very excited for this one, and this is one of the things where I was talking about, where it's like, all the books are out. I could have easily just been like, wham, bam, 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 and I didn't, and I really enjoyed A Darker Shade of Magic. The hype train did not let me down. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I was going to, and then I didn't read A Gathering of Shadows. I don't know what happened. I just didn't. I remember finishing and being like, yeah, I want to read that. I do. And now it's now, and I don't know why I haven't read it, but Alright, so I know I said I was super lazy and I wouldn't pull it out, but I did pull it out because I realized, what am I doing? So basically, proof, I have A Gathering of Shadows, and I haven't read it. It's basically, I had to get it out from one of the piles of books behind this pile of book, and I was super lazy, and so I didn't do it. But I have A Gathering of Shadows, and I just haven't read it. I am almost 100% sure I also have A Conjuring of Light, which is, I'm pretty sure, the third one of the series. But yeah, so the first pick is A Gathering of Shadows, which, yeah, I just haven't read. The next pick is one I don't have, and it's legendary. So, oh my goodness, how many times do I have to talk about this one? Okay, I enjoyed Caraval, but I didn't like it as much as I thought I would. I thought it was gonna be way, way more with sisters. It was not as much with sisters as I expected. They were still there, but like, it wasn't as much as I expected. So, when I talked about that online, a lot of people were like, we know how you feel. We think you should read Legendary because it delivers more of that. And so, okay, I'm including Legendary because I'm very intrigued. I love sister stories so much. And so I'm just hoping that Legendary does not disappoint me. That's all. I'm just hoping it does not disappoint me. And we'll just see if it does. I love this idea of like circus performance, magic, sisters, like all of those words I really enjoy. I love them all together even. I just don't want to be disappointed. The next one is Days of Blood and Starlight, another one I don't have. Okay, so if you saw one of my older Choose My TBR videos, you will know that I read Daughter of Smoke and Bone. I didn't hate it. I was way expecting something very different. you can check out the video, I will link it below, and then you'll see my thoughts on it. But I kind of want to give the sequel a try. I think that, had I read Daughter of Smoke and Bone when it came out, I would have had a way different experience. That is the same with all of these hype books. It's the same with all of these backlist books. Who you are as a reader now is not who you were as a reader before. And so I feel like sometimes you have to just be also in the moment, like in that current moment of fascination, right? And it's how sometimes I look back on me reading Twilight at the time that the books were published and being just, a hugely different reader than I am now. So sometimes you just had to have been there, I guess. And so I want to give Days of Blood and Starlight a chance because a lot of what I did enjoy of Daughter and Smoke and Bone was resolved a little bit more towards the end. And I definitely enjoyed a lot of aspects of the latter half of Daughter of Smoke and Bone a lot. And so I think it's worth giving it a try, and I'm putting it up there. We'll see. I don't know what the vibes will be. I know I was kind of like, tell me if I should read the sequel. And so I'm interested to see what I think of Days of Blood and Starlight. And the final pick is Muse of Nightmares, which is a sequel to the last Choose My TBR. I kind of was just like, let's just dive into it. Let's keep going. When I can, I'm going to have to pick sequels from a Choose My TBR. I actually kind of like this idea of doing, well, I love the Choose My TBR project, but I actually like this idea of, at the end of the year, doing the sequels for the Choose My TBR picks of the year, essentially. So if you like that, definitely please let me know. But yeah, I just thought I own both of these. And why not? Why not just like go all in and get more books off my shelf? Because like that's what the goal is. The goal is always to read the books that I buy. Feels like a strange sentence to say, honestly, because it seems self-explanatory, but it's not. So the goal is to read the books I buy and would like to read. It's in this video. What more can I say? Anyway, if you're not familiar with how this works, I will leave a comment for all of these books down below, and all you have to do is interact with that book. You can vote for multiple ones, just like it or upvote that comment, and that's how I know that you voted. As I said, vote for multiple ones. Do what your heart's content. Just vote for as many as you like. And I'm intrigued to see what my final Choose My TBR pick of December will be. So thank you for helping me, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!